continue to oppose the bill.
Are there any further speakers? I call Paul Goldsmith.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My privilege to speak in favour of this bill. Yes, I am, thank you. And this will specify the process that the South Taranaki District Council must follow to enable a transfer of the Cold Creek Rural Water Supply Scheme to the Cold Creek Community Water Supply Limited, and provide for certain related matters if the scheme is transferred to the company. And Mr. Speaker, I think, and this government believes, that this is a practical and a fair solution. It may not be a significant economic asset, but to the farmers who use it, it is very significant. And those are the shareholders, and they are the only ones who are affected by and who benefit from this scheme. Mr. Speaker, this is about pipes and concrete, and it is not about water, and we don't need to get distracted with long and argumentative discussions and deviations on that matter. We just need to focus on the simple aspects of this scheme, which is about the pipes and the concrete in order to get water onto farms, something that has been set up by the community over a long time, with the serious involvement of a number of farmers, and this bill enables community ownership of an asset built by the local community. Just briefly, Mr. Speaker, I wanted to traverse some aspects of the history of this scheme for the interest of the House. It was between 1984 and 1987 that a group of farmers and residents living near Taranaki built a water race scheme on the Cold Creek catchments to supply farms and homes with water, and it was overseen by the Cold Creek Rural Water Supply Committee of the Egmont County Council, which comprised of both council members and local farmers. And the thing that I'd like to say here, Mr. Speaker, is that the scheme was financed by a government subsidy and dollar-for-dollar contributions for those using the scheme. And at the time, the government insisted that the legal title of the scheme be vested in the local entity, so that it was vested in the Egmont Plains Community Board. However, the ratepayers of South Taranaki never paid towards the purchase, maintenance or otherwise of this scheme. It's totally operated by the residents of the scheme. Therefore, they want ownership vested in them under the Cold Creek Community Water Supply Company, and this company has indeed managed the scheme, including finances, operations and maintenance of the water reticulation network since 2001. And way back then, the South Taranaki District Council agreed to transfer the ownership. However, the Local Government Act 2002 means that water supply can't be privatised. Therefore, a local bill was the best way to make that transfer possible. And I am pleased to be part of a government which is tidying up this matter, which has been a source of continual frustration on the part of these people. And on that basis, Mr. Speaker, I commend this bill to the House. Thank you.
Call Andrew Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Take a call on the South Taranaki